Girl Talk. Thanks for joining us, and thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Today on the show.
Yeah,
I'm excited to be
absolutely.
here. I'm excited to chat with our friend Anne later in the show. You might recognize this space. We are here at Radiance Skin Therapy off the Beltline off Todd Drive. Love this place. We're going to talk a little bit later in the show about some ways to look just a little bit more youthful without impacting your look too much. So I look forward to that.
I think that's what's great about them too, is that you can enhance yourself a little bit, but it's still natural and it's still you.
And I love that so much of it is I guess non-invasive or non-surgical.
There's no
is maybe
surgery, nice little procedures to just help you feel as youthful as you're
confident.
used to.
You
Yeah.
can come on your lunch break and be back at work
Right.
afterwards, and no one would know the difference.
There you go.
So we're excited about that. That's a great little Valentine's Day topic. But believe it or not, if you're watching, Valentine's Day is coming up. You know, we
TikTok.
already know about it way in
TikTok.
advance.
Yeah.
As soon as New Year's passes, we're on to the next. But so we'll be learning about some great gift ideas today in the show. Curious if you guys have anything big on your wish list. I know what Ellen wants. Chocolate.
Always.
Is it?
Always want
And a
chocolate.
burger.
I love dark
and a
chocolate.
steak, yeah.
I love dark chocolate. I think for me, I always really enjoy going and doing something. Maybe checking out a new restaurant or, just doing something fun together.
a great
Versus maybe a gift.
Okay.
But
I would have to agree with that.
Yeah.
Something that's memorable where you think back and you're like, oh, we had a really great Valentine's Day.
we checked out a new
point.
place.
like
or-
a trip to the tropics. Like
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
I was thinking
That'd be
big.
perfect.
That'd probably be number one.
speaking of big, you mentioned a Valentine's gift
Yeah, so this was when I was 21 years old, which wasn't very long ago at all.
last year.
But but I
I
had
love how she had to throw that in, which wasn't long ago.
I had, I think like 72 roses delivered to my place
Wow.
of employment at the time, and they were just gorgeous and just
seen
giant.
that many together before. How
I
big
haven't.
is that bouquet?
It was huge. We used it as a centerpiece at the restaurant that I worked at because it was
How
phenomenal.
sweet, though.
Yeah, and just
They
to
got major
feel-
points, I'm sure.
Just to feel that special, and everyone's kind of fawning over it. It was a really just.
I'm wondering
memorable.
what you did wrong the day before.
Well, we had just started dating, so I think he was really trying to
yeah.
lock it down.
I got to say, sending it to work just does make you feel a little extra.
Because it's
I
an
agree.
exclamation in public. It's like a public show of
That's what it is.
affection.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's fun. We're also going to talk about a private show of affection. We have Contours joining us. So if you want to do something a little less public and a little more behind closed doors, we'll talk a little bit about lingerie for Valentine's Day. So that'll be a fun chat with Miss Tia Lynn, designer. We're also talking to Mimosa Books and Gifts. She's going to have some fabulous gift ideas for us to discuss. That's coming up next after the break, so please stay right there. Welcome back to Girl Talk. We are filming here at Radiant Skin Therapy, and later we're going to tell you how you can perfect your pucker. Looking forward to that for Valentine's Day. And we're also talking about wonderful Valentine's Day gifts with our friend Ashley, who joins us from Mimosa Books and Gifts. And we're so glad to see you and have you here.
Oh, thanks for having
Thanks
me,
for
Jessa.
joining us.
Yeah.
So, owner of Mimosa Books and Gifts always has great ideas. Valentine's Day is sneaking up on us, guys. Don't forget. Tell us what some of your suggestions are for gift ideas.
Well, when you're in a relationship, whether it's a new relationship and you really want to wow that person, or it's an older relationship where you've just given every Valentine's gift under the sun, having something unique and different can be really fun. So at Mimosa, we have everything from some jewelry and chocolates, the more traditional, to some really interesting, unique things like crystals, aromatherapy oils, all kind of stuff.
That's an awesome idea.
Now, you mentioned crystals as well. Can you elaborate on that?
Sure. So we have lots of crystals, and all the crystals at our store actually have different meanings. So something that we think is super fun for Valentine's Day, and if you're kind of a new agey, hippy dippy person like me, you might have seen this floating around on the internet, is to actually get a box of chocolates, a cute little heart-shaped box, dump all those cheap 99-cent chocolates out of the box, and put little stones inside with meanings for your relationship.
Oh, I love that
That's so
idea.
thoughtful.
So cute.
That's a
So
great
thoughtful.
idea.
So
That
super
is-
cute.
Yeah,
I like that.
absolutely.
And then you
Take
can
that
eat all the
one.
chocolates.
You can. You can.
So it's a
Don't-
gift for you
Yes.
and a gift.
And then I can't wait for this. You mentioned essential oils as well. How can they be used?
So you can use them just in your space in an oil warmer, but of course for Valentine's Day, what would be better than a nice sensual massage with some lavender oil? Give that to your partner. And then you have a whole bottle of oil left for the rest of the year.
Oh, that sounds so relaxing.
Yeah.
The gift that keeps on giving.
I'm wondering what your husband does for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, how do you impress Ashley?
You're whipping
Yeah,
out some
I
great
know.
ideas.
These are hints.
Okay, that's right. Hopefully he's watching.
There you go. There you go.
All right, well, let's talk a little bit about some other things. If you want something more traditional, obviously we've talked chocolates. Jewelry is a typical one too. Anything else you have ideas for traditional gifts?
It is. So, I mean, we do have jewelry and chocolate, which are kind of the mainstays of Valentine's Day, right? But we put a little different twist on it. So you can get something, again, that's really symbolic with maybe some special stones or little symbols that are meaningful to you and your partner. And then it's something you can kind of keep adding on every year or make it kind of a theme.
I like
That's
the
a great
gifts where you
idea.
add on year after year because I feel like it makes it kind of easier for the guy,
Yeah.
guys at home, to kind of have a staple go-to. But it's also nice and meaningful, and you can kind of see them stack up over the years as time goes on in
Right.
the relationship.
You kind of make it your thing.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
I like that. And I know you mentioned the essential oils for a romantic evening. Any other suggestions?
You know, if you want to get really kind of fun and spice things up, we even have the Kama Sutra if you really wanted to
Ooh.
kind of take a step out there. We have the big full volume, or we have a cute little pocket guide, little less intimidating.
From the whole guide.
Yeah,
book.
if you're
Depending
just
on how
getting
much time
started, I don't know how I would feel about like the big book. I think the pocket guide might be a good intro.
Yeah, just ease into it. Well, it also depends how long you've been together, right?
That's right.
Right.
But super fun. You could even sneak it in with the rest of
There
your
you go.
gifts.
The
it's not-
traditional stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Great
And
ideas.
then before we go, anything else like to share?
You know, just come in and talk to our staff. We'll kind of help you pick something that's right for your partner because let's face it, everybody's different, right? So if you want to come in and get the perfect thing for your sweetie, sometimes the best thing is to walk in, take a deep breath, look around and see what calls you. But we do have some great things like candles and other things kind of set the mood and just make your evening more romantic.
I love that you mentioned that because that's so true about your store. We've talked about, the expert staff that you have. It really is a welcoming environment, a very unpretentious feeling place. And it doesn't matter how much you know or don't know, just come in and they'll make you feel at home.
Yeah.
It's really
Exactly.
nice.
Thanks, Jessica.
Yeah, thanks
Love
Ashley
it.
for being here. We appreciate it. Go see her down at Mimosa Books and Gifts. And stick with us. We've got more Girl Talk coming up after the break. We're here at Radiant Skin Therapy and we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. We're filming on location today at Radiant Skin Therapy. They're off the Beltline here on Todd Drive. And we have Valentine's Day on the brain. It's a couple of weeks off. And when we chat with the folks from Radiance later, we'll be learning about how to get some good puckering up lips for Valentine's Day.
sounds
But
great.
speaking of Valentine's Day, you can't talk about Valentine's Day without thinking about lingerie. And who better to talk to than Tia Lynn of Contours. Tia Lynn is the owner and designer over at Contours. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So when we think of your shop, we often have talked about getting a bra that fits right, but it's also a good place to go for lingerie for Valentine's Day.
Absolutely. I think that Valentine's Day is like the Oscars for us. We love having our customers come in and hearing about what their big night's going to be and helping them find just the right outfit that really suits their personal style.
Oh, I love that.
I think that's great that you mentioned personal style because I could see a whole range of people in levels of interest or comfort or style when it comes to lingerie.
For sure. And with trends, I mean, I think people assume you just have to go buy something red. Is that the trend? Is that what you see?
I do see a lot of people that will go with red for Valentine's Day. I mean, it is the color of love. However, it's not everybody's first choice, and
Yeah.
not everybody likes to wear red. So sometimes even just a pop of red can give the illusion. It could be as simple as really great lipstick or fabulous shoes, along with something black and lacy. There are so many different ways to say I love you in lingerie.
Oh, I love that.
That's a great way to say it. Well, not only do you have something for everyone in trends, but you also have something for everyone in sizes. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Oh, most definitely. Well, with our bra selection, we do have 180 sizes, and a lot of times women like to, go with a bra and panty set and then maybe put on a pretty robe for that ta-da moment, and then she has a bra and panty set she can wear all the time. And then along with that, our lingerie selection goes from a size small to a size 6X. So there is truly something for everyone. And when it comes to lingerie, it loves curves, big, small, and in and out.
And that's what I love about your place is that even the bigger sizes are still really sexy and have detail and have lace and have fun flares to them, which you don't always see.
No, you definitely don't. Most of the designers that we carry along with my own carry, a full size range, because the reality is we're all different sizes these days.
Yeah.
And this is the gal to help you find the right size. Really, truly, I love that. Excuse me, losing my voice today a little bit. All right, so speaking of sizes, what about the guy that would like to buy the lingerie but doesn't know the size? What does he do? What do you recommend?
Right? And isn't it true
Good
that
intentions, but
85% of women are wearing the wrong size?
Yes. So
That's bonkers.
the reality is if she hasn't had a bra fitting with us yet, I think a gift card's a great idea.
Yeah.
If she has had a bra fitting, just snap a picture of the size and we can help you pick something out.
That's a great idea.
Smart.
Love that.
Yeah, guys, it's dangerous to either go too big or too
I was
small.
just thinking the same thing, right? Yeah, you were saying with bras, you tend to encourage people to actually go a little bit bigger than what they've been using. I don't know, maybe I got that wrong, but yeah, totally. Guy gets the too small and or too big. You can't win. You can't win.
Well, the smart thing to do is to come in and pick up a gift card and ask her to come in then to try things on and pick something out for your special date. That way you win too.
I
I
can
love
foresee
that.
like a whole day of pampering, getting prepared for that night.
That's a
I
great
like
idea.
the way you think.
And what
There you
about-
go, gentlemen.
What about giving that gift card early so that
For sure.
you can enjoy the ta-da moment on Valentine's night?
Yeah, I think
love that.
that's right on.
All right. Where is Contours for folks that are interested?
We're on 6102 Mineral Point Road. We're right next to CUNA and across the street from Oakwood Village.
Okay, so west side of Madison then. All right, well, thanks, Tia. Appreciate it. And we'll be back with more Girl Talk right after this.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. We are filming here at Radiant Skin Therapy. We have had a lovely time so far, and as promised, we are catching up with the owner, Ann Pientka, and thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you for being here.
We love being here, as you know, and love chatting with you because you always tell us how we can look younger and more beautiful. So what else can we ask for, right? We're going to talk a little bit about a fabulous new fine line smoother and lip enhancer. So two great things. It's called Volbella. So what is Volbella?
Volbella, it's the newest filler in our inventory of Allergan fillers. So what I mean by that is sometimes people get mixed up between Botox and filler. It's not Botox. It is a natural occurring molecule that's already in your body called hyaluronic acid. And what we do is we just put it in places that you need a little bit more volume. Because as we age, and I know we've talked about this before, we lose fat and bone structure and things, and suddenly we see that in the aging process of the face. But Volbella is not really for volume. This one was put on the market for fine lines and very, very subtle lip volume. So it's for those people that really want a little bit more to their lip, but they've been afraid because of all the people out there that create these big lips, and nobody wants to look like that. So it gives the lip a little bit more hydrated look, like the lines in the lips. It just gives them this nice plump look. and we can do fine lines, and it does fine lines really, really nicely. And so it was kind of missing. We have some fine line fillers before from different companies, but they just weren't cutting it. And really excited about this. We've used it since November, and people are loving it.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting that you almost do kind of forget, you think about wrinkles and all of those things, but it is that volume that ages you, that loss of volume rather, because that kind of just doesn't let you look as fresh, or I like how you say hydrated. You just look maybe a little sleepier.
Yeah.
And this kind of helps refresh you, maybe not even notice a major difference, but it's going to help you just look a little bit more rested or something.
Yeah.
So earlier we were talking about how there are different fillers. There's fillers to use around your eyes or to fill in some lines on your face. How is this one different than the other fillers?
Right, good question. It's different in a couple different ways. One, all of those fillers are still made up of the same hyaluronic acid, but structurally they're all made different. Plus this one has, from our finest of fillers before that, Juvederm Ultra, it has half of the amount of hyaluronic acid, okay? And then it has this Vicross technology. And so we can place it more superficially. We don't get a lot of swelling from it. And with the amount of hyaluronic acid, it doesn't give us that huge volume.
Which we've seen in the tabloids
Right.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
It's kind of scary looking actually.
And it can, even those fillers people can use, and it can still look natural. But it depends on who you are and what you want to accomplish. Somebody with very thin lips who never really had a lot of lip, we can't create big lips for them.
Yeah, and I was just going to ask you, who's a good candidate for this?
Anybody really is a good candidate, but I think that I tend to see it more probably 50 and older, because then the lips are thinning and they're losing more volume around their mouth, and their lip lines are starting to form. And so those are the people that are like, I don't like the lip lines, but I don't want you to put anything in my lips because I'm afraid of that.
Right.
And this is where this product is, it really shines in this arena. And like I said, we've just had amazing results with it. Yeah.
It's almost kind of like a good middle ground, like you're not really looking for a big voluminous lip, you're just looking for a little bit of youth
Yeah.
Yeah.
to put back in your lip.
Absolutely.
And when you get this treatment, let's talk a little bit about how often you need to get it or how long the treatment will last.
Yeah, and that's individual, just like anything is here. I hate to say it, but normally I'm thinking that people are going to get 6 to 12 months out of it.
Okay.
And we haven't had it, I mean, they've had it in Europe and Canada for many years. We just haven't had it in the US. So I haven't had enough experience to say my clients it lasts X amount of months. But that's the predicted. It's FDA approved for up to 1 year.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I like your point, Jessa, and I think that's a lot of what Anne is about here. Is it's not making you look different, it's making you kind of look like how you used to look, or bring back that look. Okay, now that everyone's interested, of course the next question that people are thinking is, how much does it cost?
Right. So in our fillers situation, we've all gotten into a syringe price. This one is a little bit cheaper than our other fillers, partly because it's not a full syringe. So we have full syringes, now we have kind of like a 3/4 syringe. So it starts about $450.
Okay. That's manageable. I think we can definitely.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about how to schedule an appointment, but I also want to say that you guys are so flexible, because when you were talking about some things lasting, 6 to 8 months, my recent stay or my recent visit here lasted a year. And so once I noticed, like, I need some more of that.
Not your visit.
Well, no, but what I had,
She was here for a
what I
year.
got done, but what I had done lasted a year. I mean, and that's when I started noticing that I wanted to visit you again. And so I called you guys up and made an appointment, and you got me in so quickly. But just for viewers at home, how can they make an appointment with you here?
Yeah, they can call Jessica, 608-240-0088. They can also view our website at radiantsKinTherapy.com, and we will do our best to get you in for a consult and maybe give you some nice hydrated lips.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Valentine's Day.
Right?
That's right. Well, go to their website too. Lots of great before and afters to check out. The staff here is absolutely amazing. And thank you so much for having us. We appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Join us next time for Girl Talk. We'll see you then.